Hi, and welcome to Life Coaching with Jane Baldwin. So, how are you doing? It's lovely to be here with you, and I'm doing really well. In this podcast, I'll be sharing some thoughts with you around beliefs. Beliefs are basically habitual ways of thinking, behaving, and feeling. They are created by real or imagined experiences, which are reinforced over time and create neural connections, which are basically patterns in the brain. They are not always easy to identify, and many aren't even true. They can, however, automatically determine how we see ourselves and the people and world around us. For example, through something called confirmation bias, our brains actively look for evidence to support what we believe. So if you think the world is full of caring people, your brain will actively evidence this. You might find somebody hands you back something you have dropped, holds a door open for you, or lets you out at a junction. This comes back to my ACE model, where the A is for awareness, and that's awareness of self with kindness, compassion, and a sense of fun. C is for choice of how you wish to think, feel, and behave. And E stands for empowerment. This is taking those big and small action steps so that you show up in the world as the best version of you and achieve the results you wish to. The great news about beliefs is that we're not born with them, and it is possible to change them. I mentioned earlier that they are not always obvious, so take a moment now and write down 3 beliefs you have. These could be about you as a person, your family, your partner, your finances, or your home. Don't judge or justify them, just write them down. Examples might include, I'm not smart enough, I'll never have enough money, I'm a lucky person, my partner loves me, I have great friends, I'll never be the weight I want to be. If you can quickly and easily think of a belief, it is likely to be categorized as a conscious and therefore explicit belief. We also have subconscious and implicit beliefs. These take a little more getting to and are often signposted to us by the results we see in our lives. For example, in the past you may have consciously believed, I am going to lose weight. You eat and exercise appropriately and do in fact achieve this. However, there then comes a point when you start sliding back to your old ways and you regain the weight you lost, plus a little more usually. In this scenario, it is likely you have a subconscious belief that has been created over time and with repetition that you will always be a certain weight. This is known as a set point, and you can also apply to other areas of life, such as finances, partners, and health. When you deviate from a set point, your brain will adjust your thoughts, emotions, and behaviours to bring you back to it. People often describe to me that they feel they are self-sabotaging and don't understand why. Well, this is why. This difference or conflict between conscious and subconscious beliefs, behaviours, or perceptions is called cognitive dissonance. When this happens, your brain will automatically default to the subconscious belief and habit to stop the conflict and return to alignment. Alignment is the brain's preference, as it is the most energy efficient way to operate, which is one of the brain's top priorities. This defaulting to the subconscious brain is one of the reasons why change can be so hard. Your brain wants to run on autopilot. It's efficient even if the belief, behaviour, or results aren't helpful to you. Also, when you try to make changes, this is perceived as a threat by your brain. And as keeping you safe is its other priority, it will prevent the change. So how do you know what your current set points are? Basically, the answer to this is by taking a look at the results you've achieved so far. Have you ever asked yourself questions such as, why do I lose weight, then just put it back on again? Why am I staying in a job I don't like? Why is it so hard to leave a relationship that I know isn't right for me? Or noticed feelings of overwhelm, a lack of energy, feelings of confusion, increased mood swings? These are just some of the indications and signs that this cognitive dissonance is occurring and your brain wants to keep you at your set points. In these situations, we also tend to rationalise why the changes don't happen. E.g., I know my work situation isn't great and I'm not really happy there, but I'll make the best of it. I'm sure I just need more time. There is also a tendency for pretending everything is okay or distracting ourselves with other things, which rarely works in the long term. As I mentioned earlier, the good news is that our beliefs are changeable, and that changeability applies to both our conscious and subconscious beliefs. When both of these are in alignment, this is when we experience a sense of flow, focused thinking and creative problem solving, enhanced well-being and increased confidence. So if you're not achieving the results you would like to, here is a strategy to help create beliefs that will support and empower you. Sit quietly and calmly and write down all of your current beliefs without any blame, shame, guilt, justification or judgment. Ask your inner intuition what your subconscious beliefs might be. Again, write them down. If nothing comes to mind, just ask your inner intuition again. If there is still nothing to write down, just smile and move on to the next step, which is look at the results you've achieved in the different areas of your life, e.g. your health, wealth, relationships, business, career, spirituality, fun and experiences, charity, and giving back to your community. Can you now write down any new beliefs? Next, peacefully look at your list and choose which beliefs serve and empower you. Write them on a different sheet of paper. Now look at the beliefs you didn't choose and rewrite the ones you want to in an empowering way. For example, I'll always be addicted to food becomes I'm working to change my eating habits and lifestyle. Review your new list and add any other beliefs that you feel are missing, e.g. I'm going to get better with money. Now choose the top 3 beliefs you would like to enhance or create. It helps if these feel true at some level for you. Therefore, a stepped approach can help. By this I mean if you've identified a belief of I hate my body and change this to I love my body, interim belief steps of I have a body followed by I like my hair and then I like my hair and my eyes, etc. can be useful. Spend time every day visualizing and emotionalizing your life as if they were true. Get really detailed. How does it look? What are you wearing? How do you feel? Who is with you? Really feel it, taste it and touch it. Do this first as though you're observing yourself in your new life. When you can do this well, switch to seeing your new life through your own eyes. Each day also take small sweet steps towards these new beliefs. This could mean doing one random act of kindness or doing 5 minutes of exercise. Taking baby steps towards your new beliefs helps reduce the level of activation of the fear response and therefore make creating them more manageable and achievable. Also, find daily evidence to support your new empowering beliefs. Daily repetition is key as there comes a point when your brain, which doesn't distinguish between real and imagined, thinks, well, if you're putting this much effort into believing these things, I'm going to make them automatic to save energy. At this point, they become subconscious and your outer world can start matching your inner world. Well, that's it for this podcast on beliefs. Thank you for listening and I hope you found it useful. I'm just so happy to be able to share with you. If you'd like to find out more about life coaching with Jane Baldwin, please visit my website www.janebaldwin.co.uk. You'll also see I offer a complimentary discovery call, so please get in touch if this is for you. Warmest regards, as always,